Number 5. Florida inmate packs 30 items for prison. To be exact, he packed 17 oxycodone pills, 1 cigarette, 6 matches, 1 flint, 1 empty syringe with an eraser over the needle tip, 1 lip balm container, 1 condom, 1 CVS receipt, and a coupon in his rectum. The most impressive thing about this feat, however, is that he stuffed all of those objects into a condom. What brand is made to survive that kind of packing? If that information got out, it would have been great publicity. Sneaking stuff into prison happens quite often, but this is really the biggest, most varied, grab bag of goodies ever to be almost sneaked in. It really would have made for quite the decadent first week. Also, there was another condom in there. Just in case. If you're going to make some sexual changes in prison, you might as well be safe about it. Number 4. 30 magnets inside an Indiana child. The 80-year-old in question swallowed nearly 30 magnets and other chunks of metal, perhaps with the misconception that they were candy, single-handedly ruining whatever brand of magnet that was for all the smart kids who know that cold, hard and metal doesn't mean snack. God only knows why she was drawn to them or why they attracted her. Magnets attract each other, and are specifically dangerous because their pull can destroy stomach lining, major organs and also ruin blood flow patterns, which, ICP, is how they work. The girl was forced to undergo major surgery to remove the magnets, which were all in different stages of digestion. Her father repeated how shocked he was at the incident. He said his daughter got A's and B's, and that he and her mother had taught her not to do stuff like this. Solution to this problem: magnet companies, please start making child safety magnets that kids won't eat. By making all your magnets look like vegetables. You're welcome. Number 3. An entire cutlery set. No, seriously, an entire set. Margaret Dahlman, a Netherlands native, was admitted to the hospital with searing stomach pains, and her x-ray showed that the problem was probably either a giant squid eating her insides, a sideways Bart Simpson head, a mutated pineapple, a facehugger alien, or, rather, an entire set of forks and spoons, nearly 78 utensils total, that she swallowed. Why did she eat them instead of use them to eat food? Who the FCK knows? I personally am much more interested in that sweet squid x-ray. But I guess if you're interested in what is wrong with the woman, the operating surgeons and attending medical professionals on the case theorize that the Dahlman was suffering from pica, a disorder that is rare among pregnant women that causes them to crave non-food items. Sufferers often consume dirt, metal, trash and, most likely, McDonald's. An entire set kinda brings a whole new light to hide the silverware. Number 2. Man tries to fish out vibrator with salad tongs, is unsuccessful. An anonymous male individual, can't imagine why the stallion would want to remain nameless, took a trip to the emergency room after a particularly gruesome vibrator and salad tongs incident which I'm sure everyone learns during their first day of medical school. The gentleman in question used a vibrator which unfortunately got stuck. Unsurprisingly, he was too ashamed to go to the emergency room because he's human. Naturally, the next step was to try and correct the problem himself by fishing the vibrator out with his best salad tongs. And failing. After this humiliation, the man finally turned himself over to medical professionals, and they were able to extract both the tongs and the vibrator, for a small fee of tens of thousands of painful, life-ruining dollars. Number 1. A loaded gun. When you're headed for jail, the last thing you want is to commit a felony that adds years and years to your sentence, right? Well, apparently no one told 21-year-old Dallas Archer, of Tennessee, that the loaded gun she stashed in her lady parts would do just that. When she was booked in jail in 2014, she presumably figured that would be the safest place for a loaded weapon. Instead, she has been charged with introducing contraband into a penal facility and will serve several years in prison. As a bonus, the gun was stolen, only adding to her charges.